Welcome back to Brewfix, where I help you maintain and repair your coffee machines like a professional technician. Today's video is for anyone who has ever been tempted to call a technician the moment their espresso machine starts acting strange. Whether it stops heating, stops pumping, loses pressure, starts leaking, or simply produces terrible tasting espresso. Most machines show symptoms long before they actually break. And here's the surprising part. Many of the problems that cause people to call a technician can be fixed at home in just a few minutes with no tools, no experience, and no parts. Before you spend money on a repair visit, I'm going to walk you through the most common issues technicians check first. These simple fixes can save you time, frustration, and a lot of money. So let's go through the exact steps I take before ever opening up a machine. Before going deep into diagnostics, the first thing any technician does is check the absolute basics, because you'd be surprised how often the simplest issue is the real cause. Make sure your machine has water, not just in the tank, but that the tank is actually seated properly so the machine's sensor can detect it. Many machines won't heat, pump, or activate anything if the tank isn't aligned correctly. Also check that your machine is fully plugged into a working outlet, especially if you use power strips, which often fail or trip without you noticing. For machines with built-in safety thermostats, ensure the machine is not overheated or locked out, because these thermostats will temporarily disable heating until the machine cools down. Finally, ensure your portafilter isn't overfilled or tamped too hard, because this alone can cause low pressure, choking, or zero flow, and people often think their pump is broken when it's actually a simple pump preparation issue. The next thing a technician checks is water flow from the group head and steam wand. If the water flow is weak or non-existent, this immediately tells us where to look. Try removing the portafilter and activating the pump. If water flows freely without the portafilter but slows or stops when it's attached, the issue is likely with grind size, tamping pressure, or clogged basket. If there is no flow at all, check the intake hose or float inside the water tank to ensure it's not stuck. Sometimes a small air bubble inside the pump causes the pump to prime incorrectly. And a simple way to solve this is to gently blow into the tank hose or lift the tank slightly while activating the pump. If you hear the pump running loudly but still no water comes out, your pump might be airlocked, and running water through the steam wand first can help clear the system. These simple actions solve a huge percentage of no-flow problems long before opening the machine. Heating issues are another common reason people call technicians, but not all heating failures mean a broken boiler or thermostat. First, test whether the steam wand becomes hot or produces steam. If the steam wand heats, but the brew temperature feels low, you may simply have a temperature sensing issue or a scale blockage around the group head rather than a full heating failure. If nothing heats at all, unplug the machine, let it cool, and check for manual reset thermostats on the boilers. Many machines have a small safety cutoff button you can reset with a toothpick or pen. This single step fixes many "my machine won't heat" complaints. If your machine heats slowly or inconsistently, scale buildup is usually the culprit, especially in areas with hard water. Running a proper descaling cycle and ensuring you flush thoroughly afterward often restores heating performance without replacing any components. Many issues that look like pump or boiler failures are actually caused by blockages. The most common blockage source is the shower screen or group head, especially if the machine has not been regularly backflushed. Coffee oils harden over time and create thick, sticky residue that reduces water flow and causes the machine to behave erratically. Remove the shower screen and inspect the area behind it for dark buildup. Cleaning this area alone can dramatically improve water flow and pressure. If you have a three-way solenoid valve, coffee oil buildup can restrict its movement, causing water to back up inside the group. A proper chemical backflush, using pulse cycles can fix this instantly. If your steam wand is clogged, soaking the tip in hot water or cleaner often restores proper flow. These simple cleaning steps are fast and often solve issues that people mistakenly attribute to failing pumps or heating systems. Electrical issues scare many people, but there are still simple checks you can perform safely before calling a technician. First, if your machine suddenly shuts off or refuses to power on, try plugging it directly into a wall outlet rather than a surge protector, because many power strips fail silently. Also check whether any lights or indicators turn on at all. If nothing responds, you may have a blown internal fuse, but in many cases, the external thermal safety has simply been triggered, which can be reset as described earlier. If the machine powers on but feels inconsistent, lights flicker, or heat performance fluctuates, this may indicate a failing power source rather than a machine issue, so testing multiple outlets is an easy way to rule this out quickly. These checks help you determine whether the problem is inside the machine or just an external electrical interruption. Most of the time, one of these simple steps resolves the issue without any technical intervention. Weak pressure, no flow, slow heating, sudden shutdowns, and even strange noises often trace back to water tank issues, blockages, improper pump preparation, airlock pumps, safety cutoffs, or scale buildup. These fixes require no tools and no parts, and they prevent unnecessary technician visits. However, if you go through all these steps and the problem persists, such as no heat even after reset, no pump activity, leaks from internal components, or persistent electrical issues, then your machine may require professional repair. That's when having a structured diagnostic process becomes invaluable. If you want to avoid wasting money and learn how technicians diagnose machines quickly and accurately, grab the Brewfix troubleshooting checklist. It gives you a proven, technician-level workflow for finding the real cause of your machine's problems and deciding whether it's something you can fix at home or something that truly needs professional repair. The link to download it is in the description. Thanks for watching Brewfix, and I'll see you in the next video.